Hey yo, what is up? Welcome to Ninja Geek Games. This is Quoridor, a 2 to 4 player abstract game from Gigamic Games that was kindly donated by the wonderful Hachette Boardgames UK. This is a very simple yet deeply strategic competitive game where players race to move their pawn across a grid-like board whilst at the same time being obstructed by their opponent in the form of little fences that block your path, forming a labyrinth-like maze you must traverse. Reach the other side of the board before your opponent and you win the game. Let's take a look. The board is an Eloquent 9x9 grid with an area on each side that is used to store your fences. To set up the game, you simply place each player's fences on either side of the board with their corresponding pawn in the centre square of the baseline. Players then take alternating turns taking just one of two actions: move your pawn or place one of your fences. The aim is to reach the opponent's baseline first, and this is done with strategic placement of your fences. Now, when moving your pawn, you can either move horizontally or vertically, but not diagonally. This means you need to carefully steer your pawn around the opponent's fences whilst ensuring your fences are placed in ways that both hinder and frustrates them. A few things to note though. Firstly, you cannot completely block off or fence in your opponent. There must be some form of an open path to the baseline, regardless of how difficult you make it for them. Secondly, you have a limited supply of fences. Use them too early and your opponent may be able to outmaneuver you while you've neglected to move your pawn. Use them too late and you may have given your opponent an easier route to victory. Lastly, if you meet your opponent's pawn head on, you can leap over them on your way to victory or defeat. The game has so many layers of development that you actually learn and encounter with each play. The tactics you employ will change and there will be times when you are very close to winning only to find out you've been set up and you fail miserably. Luckily, the game takes less than a minute to set up and is very addictive, so be warned. I like my abstract games, especially competitive ones that challenge you to seek new strategies during play. The game also allows a 4-player variant where each player gets use of just 5 fences, where the formation of labyrinths is amazing. Amazing. Anyway, this is a cool little game with a nice vintage look where each game takes just 5 to 10 minutes but is really fun to play. So if you like strategic abstract games, then check out Quoridor from Gigamic Games. This is Ninja Geek Games. Cheers.